let's go over the causes of poor or low progesterone production in the luteal phase. First of all, we need to determine if you're truly ovulating. You may have a late surge, but you may not have a true ovulation for various reasons. The next reason is high cortisol. So progesterone is very sensitive to high cortisol. If you're stressed and your cortisol is through the roof, then something happens that what we call in functional medicine a cortisol steal. That means that your hormones are going down the pathway and you are producing a lot of cortisol instead of shifting into production of progesterone. Right. The next reason for low progesterone that I see a lot in my practice is actually hypoactive thyroid. So hypothyroidism is very, very, very common, but what is more common is subclinical hypothyroidism. The optimal level for achieving pregnancy, sustaining pregnancy, and your whole hormonal production, particularly for production of your sex hormones, is actually TSH 2.5. But when your thyroid is not working properly or suboptimally, that leads to poor production of sex hormones, and it definitely can affect production of progesterone. Alright, in relation to autoimmunity and inflammation, one of the most common causes for progesterone deficiency in my practice that I see is endometriosis. Women are being gaslighted and dismissed about the symptoms when they complain of painful periods, when they complain of rectal pain, pelvic pain during intercourse. They're being told that's normal, and that's quite the opposite. It is absolutely not normal. Yes, your periods can be painful, but not to the point that you need to take a day off and it interferes with your activities of daily living. Women often complain of shooting rectal pain, like rectal lighting they call it. That is absolutely not normal, and it's a sign of endometriosis. And then sometimes, unfortunately more than often, endometriosis can be completely silent, and that not only will affect your production of progesterone in the luteal phase, but also can completely change and affect the quality of oocytes, the eggs, and completely impair implantation. Another reason why you may have low progesterone is insulin resistance.